How's everyone doing? David McCoy here. Looks like a new game that just came out like 6 days ago, something like that. It's called Mary's Room, and essentially you are her like long lost friend or whatever, and or something like that, and then she's going through her room like remembering things, and it's like a little short story thing.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Oh, if you haven't noticed, my mic is down here now because this little arm thingy broke. So now it doesn't stay up there. It just, yeah, falls right back down. It's great. It's the best. Pay $100 for it. Her Rode PSA-1 microphone, boom mic thing. Just snapped. Great. And then my mouse broke as well, so I had to get a Corsair one with pretty lights on it and stuff. Everything in my life keeps breaking. It's great. Okay, so some pictures here.
Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
I guess she's the one with red hair from that statement.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
I wonder what she's looking... Being half his age by the looks of it, I wonder what her reasoning for that was. Okay, the door here... Yeah, I guess we'll go... I guess that is Mary's room over there, or Maria's room.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
I see you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
I'm not at the beach, this is a bathtub.
Thanks.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
She clearly has some sort of deeper issue with this old friend of hers. Anything else exciting here? No. Ooh, they have a smart house.
Again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Okay.
No, that's her parents' room.
Okay. So they clearly they got some cash. They got some cash. Nothing about the pet here. Mary's journal. Is that Maria?
Hi, Kelsey.
Maria?
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal.
Excuse me?
Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how.
Jeez!
Because I don't understand any of it.
Beer's not breathable.
You were my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me.
This game is free, by the way.
I promise I'll be alright.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be alright.
So did she die? Okay, so this is a flashback.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Torres' garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
What kind of drugs is this chick doing? Bumblebee. I swear if this music is copyrighted, I'm pissed. There we go. Perfect. A fan.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us. Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. Remember that. All that happened later that night.
Good to know. Like, what?
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting 20...
I don't think I've seen that movie. Is the password library? I really doubt it, but...
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find
Password
it.
hint, I'm not a library? Wait, is it in here?
La La Land.
No. What's your stupid password?
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
He got stabbed, I guess?
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said.
Yeah, we're gonna calculate some
Weird kid
shit.
ducked boring. So yeah, we settled
That's exciting.
on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Chemistry holds no surprises.
Fascinating.
Love that.
Chemistry? I mean,
Hated that thing.
I guess. So you like calculations, but you don't like a Rubik's Cube, which is just an algorithm. Have you seen this man? No.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
You have? What does that mean?
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend.
Watch that gorgeous
free
mount
burgers
eat
from the
anything.
kitchen he worked in. Sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care
Who
of
says
me.
that?
And we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that
I
scholarship.
could watch that gorgeous mouth
I had no
eat
idea where the money
anything.
came from.
Who would put that on Facebook? Like, what? Oh, if you have a bedazzled freaking gold phone, I already know you're a turd. Does it do anything? No, it's just perpetually on that screen. All right.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house. Not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was
Okay.
stabbed. Almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat.
Jeez.
She was in the hospital for a while. Stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Ooh, pizza boxes. This should be
Marie
fun.
insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them. Whatever that was supposed to be.
So she
I've never
likes
actually seen her build
recycling
anything.
or something.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette
A new
and
deal.
utterly unfair. The cards had been dealt. Any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
She got mad because she lost in cards.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But
That was fascinating. It really was. That was some good stuff.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one. So we rode our bikes everywhere. Food Rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up.
Or her name is
I know
Marie.
she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry. She loved being a birthday girl.
I'm guessing
She
my
tore us
end
for
result here
shopping
is just trying to
every
find
year.
the password to the computer. But, ooh, saucy.
I loved skinny dipping. But Marie...
Oh, even saucier. All right.
Wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool. After dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Who?
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything. Though she should have blamed him.
Don't pick
for what
up.
he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Okay. We got a little bit deeper involvement here with
I
some
need
boy.
to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Great. Something else that's locked.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Alright, well, let's check the journal here to see if we got anything cool. Or, anyways, let's get the passcode or whatever here somewhere. Alright, June 30th, 2018. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time. The police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. We need this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. Now... No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. You should not be named, shall not be named. Not today. I hope I'm not going to regret this.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
How does that help exactly? Oh, I can crouch. Whoa. So this chick has locks up in her room, her computer is locked, but she has her phone unlocked, I guess. Interesting choice. I never thought I would be in a game where I sit in a single room and I can't... I already looked at that. Where I'm literally just looking around in this stupid room. Vinyl smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver. Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Oh, that was depressing. I still don't know.
Trevor. What an asshole.
Okay.
After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him.
That sounds like assault.
I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Oh, it's right here on this page. I am not fearless. That's the password of the computer. Fearless.
Damn,
what?
What's the password again? I need to find it. Damn, what's the
What?
password again? I need to find...
What? It says it. I am not fearless.
The window.
Oh, wait, no. I read
She
that in
didn't
the journal.
react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a
Seems a
souvenir
little
to
excessive.
remind her not to trust me ever again.
Oh, keep back and search it again.
I'm not a shadow
Oh, there it
person.
is. I'm not a shadow
Yeah.
person.
It took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
I am not a shadow person. Got it. Let's go get this computer open. Shadow person. Easy day. Easy day. Kitty GIF. Wow. What chick has no icons on her desktop? July 7th, 2018. So this actually, they put it in the future a little bit, I see. Check out our emails.
Get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake. If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
So this is Mr. Phillips to Marie. Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear this how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe. Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I'd like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips. What a great guy.
No. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
So this Trevor guy, after getting broken up with, is now stalking whoever I'm playing as right now. I see you. That's illegal. Stalking? Definitely frowned upon.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them.
Okay.
That they were who they were without any pretense. That
okay, yeah, that's super exciting.
Bumblebee.
Okay, so her cat went missing.
Marie.
That's such a great thing to know.
Days. She thought
Red
I
collar,
couldn't hear her at
blah,
night.
blah.
I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor. Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
What, buying a gun? No, it's not. Okay, so this doesn't help me open the case up. That's cool. Okay, so this is interesting. So she was terrified of this Trevor guy, and now she's shot by a firearm online, and then she also thinks that Trevor took her cat, Bumblebee.
Yay!
Oh,
Kelsey.
I am amazing. Oh, she did buy a gun. Nice little Colt 45.
Like the future.
So,
indefinite.
how I figured that out was I was looking through the journal and I noticed that there was numbers, big red numbers stamped on some of the items, like the movie ticket for one. And then I just go from the front to the back, you could just read through it, and it was like, and it was the combination. So
it was definite.
Kind of an annoying puzzle, but
sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us.
It was Trevor. She was stalking you.
Good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie,
Trevor guy seems a little nuts.
To mess with me. But still, I didn't get it.
Just a wee bit.
It wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped. because right then I knew what he was up to.
What?
He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father.
The whole story comes full circle then.
Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration. No, that's not what happened.
So she was the other person that helped Trevor mug her dad.
On Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that.
What?
Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we.
So it doesn't really sound like he was twisting it too much.
And we got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay.
So
Trevor wouldn't let me.
You definitely hit her over the head.
My hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening.
You robbed her and hit her in the head with a baseball bat.
I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good.
This is the stupidest premise ever. I didn't mean to. Even I mean, I know I robbed your house.
The box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us.
You sure that was 9mm?
Charged
really a 45.
She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
Bitch got shot.
What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Okay.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
So Maria is in the car?
Bring the journal.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? Drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that.
Alright, it might be the end of the game, I guess. I mean, it's free, and it's a short story, so close the chapter. Creative direction and the cast. All right. Well, anyways, I gotta say this game, it had a decent little story to it, but I mean, yeah, overall, that was pretty boring. That was pretty boring. I mean, just and the amount of time it took, because you have to look at every single item in order to get all the things in the journal. You need to unlock the computer and unlock the door, the lockbox with the gun in it. Well, I mean, they tried. I guess it's a concept type deal. Well, anyways. Real McCoy here. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, also like, share, and subscribe. I got you there, didn't I? Take it easy. I will see you in the next one. Did that backwards.